Alright guys, so today we're back on YouTube after months. I know a lot of you guys probably saw me buying that YZ250, but some of you guys know that I am an exotic animal keeper. And today we're gonna show that because I'm here at my boy John's house and we're gonna go through some green anacondas, okay? Not the longest snake in the world, but the biggest snake in the world. We're here in Philly and we're gonna see some anacondas, we're gonna handle some anacondas, and we're actually gonna take one home. So yes, today I am getting a green anaconda, a juvenile male, very young, and yeah, so we're just gonna go through that and John will be down in a second and we'll show y'all some big ass snakes. All right guys, this is my boy John right here. Instagram, Anaconda Keeper, Morph Market, Anaconda Keeper. Yep. So you know what that means, he's got some anacondas. So today we're finally linking up to shoot this video. And what better to show than the world's largest snake, okay? Show us what you got here, what animals you have, how old they are, gender, and all that stuff.
I give him about 8 feet in length, possibly. He's not he's not that big. Males don't grow as fast. Females don't grow as fast either. This one's, you know, been a little wild lately, but generally they're pretty calm. You know? They like to make a mess when I pull them out.
Some of them are more orange on the bottom, right, than yellow?
You know what? When they're younger, I feel like they're more orange. As they get bigger, it seems to like go away for the most part. So he's probably 7-8 foot. He's not real huge, not thick as you know females get. Females get a lot thicker.
What are you feeding this guy?
So this guy's eating large rats.
Large rats?
Occasionally he'll get some chickens. Occasionally he'll get some ducks as well. Go back and forth with what I feed him. Try to give him like a good variety of diet. Nothing too fatty.
Yeah.
Want to keep them, you know, in good shape.
And what size do you usually bump them up to rabbit? Like how do you know when you're going to transition to rabbit?
So he'd be a long time before I bump him up to a rabbit, but I don't like to feed them anything thicker than their body personally. A lot of people say, you know, put a lump in their body. I prefer to nothing thicker than their body.
Yeah.
Let them digest it, let them poop it out.
Right.
Super easy to clean up after these guys too because they go in their water bowl. So maybe he wants to be your friend. He ain't striking from that position.
He's just looking around.
Yeah. They're generally, all of them are pretty calm. He's actually the most amped up one. I don't know what his deal was yesterday, but definitely let him come in my face.
What do you think the weight is on this guy?
He's light, man. 30 pounds maybe, tops. They are solid. You want to hold him? Go ahead. They are solid snake. First time he ever hissed, because they don't usually hiss. They will wrap your hand up, though. See how he's tight on me?
Yeah.
They do that to for their hold. They always do it.
There we go.
Yeah, I'd say, 30 pounds maybe. Not the face, bud. Not the face. Wherever you want to get me at. So, I mean, maybe 8 foot.
Here, you can take them back.
I'm going to let him go right back in there.
How often do you let them soak?
All the time.
They just go right in
there?
there?
Yeah, he fits in his whole bowl. So I like to give them a bowl they can fit their whole body in.
Yeah. You had this guy since he was little, right?
Everyone here has been here since a baby.
Let's go to the mama of the one I'm getting.
Let's go. This is her right here.
I think a lot of people don't realize how strong these animals are pound for pound.
By far. See, look, she's in the shed. We're going to leave her alone right now. See the shed coming off?
Yeah.
She's just about to shed. I didn't even notice she was in the shed. Come on. Come on, girl.
A lot of people don't realize how strong, these big constrictors are, just because they are all, literally just all muscle. Even the small ones, they can hold on to you. And, another thing with like snakes in general is just because a snake's holding on to you and you can feel it wrapping around you, that doesn't mean that it's trying to hurt you. It's just trying to hold on so it doesn't fall onto the ground. You know what I mean? We leave them alone when they're in shed. Just, you can take them out when they're in shed, but they can't see as well. So they get a little skittish.
She's not happy with shit, and she just had babies, so that's her first shed after the baby, so she's not in a good mood right now. Come on. Come on. She's ready to eat. We will feed her though. Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, she's coming out. Now, will she just come out and just come on the ground?
I won't allow her to go on the ground. If they go on the ground, they wrap around the wheels down there and stuff like that. It is not fun trying to get them off.
Okay. Holy fuck, this one's big.
Yeah, she is. She's my biggest snake right now, actually.
I'll come on the other end if you want.
She is massive, yeah. So, let's put her in front of you. We'll get a good view with her. Get a good look at her girth there.
This is a beautiful animal, man.
She is the mom from last year. She's generally really calm. I do not trust them though.
Yeah.
But she is generally calm. The problem with anacondas is she could be this calm right now.
Right.
And they do this side bite where like they'll just come up and they won't strike and they'll turn their head and then they'll just bite you. She's only ever bit me one time.
Damn, it's heavy, bro.
During breeding season, she bit me one time. During breeding season, they seem to get very, very like iffy, I would have to say.
Right.
Good thing I'm getting a shower after this, right? So, but she's actually they're all very calm actually. She made super calm babies too.
Yeah.
See how girthy she is though? She has not eaten in 2 weeks. She's been in shed.
This is a thick animal, bro. Damn.
This is why they are the largest in the world, because they're the most heaviest bodied.
Right.
Their thickness.
They're not the longest.
No, and I would say
Retics would be the longest.
yes, 100%. Yup. Retics, then Burmese pythons, then anacondas with length. Good, you can let her go. I'll handle her. They will wrap you up and hold on to you.
Yeah.
And she is every bit of like, I would say 85 pounds. She is massive. Let's let her down. She wants to get down. This is the problem though, when they get down, they don't want to get back up off the ground once they feel that freedom. Told you. Once they feel that freedom, they do not want to get back. They don't want to go back in their cage.
There she goes.
No, she's not going back in. Not that easy.
She doesn't want to go back in?
No. There you go. No, they don't want to. Once they feel that freedom of the ground,
Yeah.
it seems to always be a problem to put them back in.
Yeah.
They're literally water snakes.
Right.
They need to be in the water. They spend 85% of their time in the water. All mine do at least. Rarely any of them are out of the water. If you take a look, we got this female here in the water. We have a male up here in the water. Female down there, she made a mess in here on the glass, but she's also in the water. So, I'm out of breath, man.
Thing's heavy, man.
Yeah, she's a heavy snake.
What do you think the weight is on that?
I would say 85 pounds roughly, maybe even close to 100.
Yeah.
She's way heavier than like a Burmese python. Their muscle structure is way different. A Burmese python at her size would only probably be like 50, yeah, 50, 60 pounds, yeah. But her, 85 to 100. Their mass is crazy. Their muscle is just unbelievable. Strongest snake I own for sure. Without doubt, strongest snake I own. I'd shoot.
What's one thing that you didn't know before you were keeping anacondas that you now know or have learned from owning them?
I've pretty much learned almost everything from owning them. I did not know that they were water snakes.
Okay.
I want to hear the story why I wanted an anaconda?
Yeah.
I saw the movie Anaconda.
Now you have
Now I have
a shit ton of them.
Yeah, exactly. So I seen that movie when I was a kid and I always wanted an anaconda. So I said, I'm gonna get one. And when I first found out about it, actually I still have my female from Nerd.
Yeah.
I bought that female from Nerd over there.
Yeah.
She was my first female I ever bought. And from that point on, I just kept getting anaconda. This is actually a yearling from that big girl we just had out. This is one of her babies. And she is ready to bite me. She does not care.
upside down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin her. See what you got here. Okay. So she's bound to bite me. She's looking at my finger right now, thinking about biting me. She actually calmed down. Usually the day after they eat, though, for some reason, these younger ones, they do not want to be bothered. They pretty much want you to leave them alone. They want to digest their food. They want to relax. So she just ate a duck yesterday. She's looking at the camera. She's a duck eater. See, that's the problem with anacondas. A lot of people don't know either. Some of them are very picky eaters.
Yeah.
They are water animals. So therefore, some of them will eat fish. A lot of them will eat birds. Things that you'll find near the water is what they're going to eat.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's a lot of different kind of snakes out there, but like, anaconda is like the coolest one. You know what I mean?
They're definitely,
that's just the coolest one.
They're a favorite. They're a favorite. And this right here being a yearling, you see they don't grow that fast. Now, she eats weekly.
Right.
I do not do bi-weekly with her.
You slow them down as they get bigger?
Yes, when they get bigger, I'll slow them down because
Right.
you don't want them to be obese. But anacondas in general are thick-bodied snakes. So if you take a look at her length, she is probably tops, if I stretched her out, 36 inches, I would say. So everyone you're taking will pull out. It's a good-looking mouth. Let's come over here in the light. So... now, in reference to the size they come out and the size they are in a year. Look at him arching like he's ready to breed or something. That's his attitude right now. He's not happy.
It's a little, they do have a little bit of iridescence on them.
Yes, they do. They have that right after they shed.
All right, guys, so you've seen some of the snakes. You've seen the adults. You've seen the big female that gave birth. Seen the babies. Now, it's time to feed these snakes. I think today we're gonna be feeding them rabbit. Is that it, John? Rabbit?
Yes.
We're gonna be feeding rabbits, guys. So if you don't like to see other animals eat other animals, just click off the video now. But if you do like it, or you wanna see how these animals feed, how they eat, you know, everything's gotta eat. I know some people don't like seeing, you know, the feedings of these animals, but it's how they eat. You know, just like you're feeding your dog, it's the same thing. It's how they eat. And if you think about it in the wild, it's going to be even more ferocious and aggressive during the feeding response. So we're going to get some food and we'll be right back. You gonna feed an anaconda
Which
today?
one? Which one? Her?
You're not scared to feed it?
I'll feed her, yeah.
I trust her more attacking the rabbit than I do the other ones without
Okay,
missing.
one that you trust I won't miss.
Yeah.
I'll do.
Well, you gotta like, you know.
No, you just...
You just hold
I'll
it?
drop it down, and you just right here wiggle. Look, she already thinks I got
'Cause I've
something.
You're gonna get surprised at how strong it is when it grabs it. So just don't be too scared, okay?
Go up higher with your hand, there you go. Oh, hold it, hold it, hold it, don't let it go. Don't let it go, don't let it go. You got it. You got it, you got it. Now, grab her body and put her back in the
there.
cage.
Yep, just put it in there.
Put her back in there.
Throw in there.
No, you got it. There you go. There you go.
Holy shit.
I told you, didn't I tell you?
Wow.
Didn't I tell you how strong it would be?
Oh my god. Whoa.
Where's the head? I can't see
That's
the head.
insane.
Hey, you want to get the head? Here, let's
Yeah.
move her around.
Whoa.
Where's she at?
Her head is wrapped up in there. She's in there with the head. Her head's right on the other
right
side
there.
of this. Yep.
Think, babe.
That was nuts. That was insane.
You didn't think it was gonna be that strong, did you?
Not at all. That was fast. That happened so fast.
Want to open back up? It's better shots. After she chokes it and gets her constriction going on there, she's going to swallow that thing whole. Right from the head first. They always go head first. It's very rare that you'll see them when they actually go like feet first.
So they'll just let go of it and then come back on it?
If they grab it the correct way the first time, if they get the head when they bite, then they'll just go for it. But if they get a weird angle, then they'll let go, come around, they'll
Okay.
look for the head, and then they'll go for it.
Yes, correct.
So it is always nice when you can get one from a small size and grow it up nice and big. That also kind of helps you develop, you know, a personal relationship with the animal versus, you know, just buying one after somebody else raised it. But there are different purposes for having, you know, different snakes. Some are more pets Some are more just to breed, some are more just to have. You know, you get good deals on stuff. So it really just depends on the individual animal. All right, so, you know, what the snake does, constrictors, okay? So an anaconda is a constrictor. Different snakes eat their prey in different ways. But what the anaconda is doing, or any constrictor is doing, is it's wrapping around the animal, okay? When it wraps around the animal, not only is it gonna kill the animal, or in this instance, it thinks it's killing an animal that was already, you know, pre-killed. But when it's wrapped around the animal, it can feel the animal's, you know, internal workings. It can feel the heartbeat, and it knows when it has completely killed the animal. That's what it's doing. It's waiting for it so it doesn't feel its heartbeat or anything else, you know, moving inside, so that it knows it's ready to let go and reposition itself, go for the head, or, you know, just so it knows that its prey is ready to eat and it's not gonna keep fighting it. An anaconda's, baby anaconda is not gonna pop out, and it's not gonna be fucking 30 feet, okay?
They'll never be
like all these snakes you see online, YouTube videos, where they're just gigantic and like thick and fat, that is not healthy for the animal whatsoever. It's the same as obesity in humans. So, you know, the size that the snake gets, it does depend on how much you feed it. But they're not getting 30 feet, okay? That's just a myth. A very large female is what? 18?
So in captivity, I don't even think there's one 18-foot long
like
in captivity.
15, 16?
I would say in captivity, probably the biggest female right now is probably in the United States at least. I don't think it's over 15 foot.
That one's only fucking 13 feet. These, and yo, here's the thing. Even though that's 13 foot, you know, you got 20-foot berms, whatever. These snakes, I don't know if you guys can tell on the video, but these snakes are fucking huge. These are not your little normal ball python that you got at Petco and your neighbor fucking has in a little tank. These are fucking big, strong snakes.
Yes, the only Burmese pythons you're seeing over 15 foot are probably wild caught from the Everglades.
Yeah.
There you go, you got them.
Just hold them. There you go, just support them. You're holding an anaconda.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh. Damn, that's some sweet footage. All right, guys, so I got my new anaconda here. It's a male, and yeah, he's like a month old. So we're gonna raise him up nice and big, and you know, he's gonna be our new pet.
We 8-10 feet before you know it.
Yeah, we're gonna give him some rats, some rabbits, maybe some chicks. We don't know. We don't know what he wants to eat. Look at his iridescence. All right, guys, that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Make sure you follow my guy, John, on Instagram, anaconda_keeper. And in the future, if you need any anacondas or any berms or anything, make sure you check him out on Morph Market. That's it for today. We got the new anaconda here, and we'll see you in the next episode.